Welcome to Chamber Connect. I'm your host, Deb Newman, President and CEO of the Bangor Region Chamber of Commerce. And I'm here with Scott Lavertu, who is our Director of Membership and Sales for our very first Chamber Connect show.
I'm in the hot seat.
Yes, you are. This is so exciting.
Right.
And we just want to thank our friends here at True Country 93.5 and 96.1 for the opportunity to bring you a weekly program connecting you to events, to resources, to cool people and happenings and things going on in the Bangor region. So thank you so much for listening. Scott, we've got some things to talk about.
We do.
Before we get to some things that we want to share with you, we want to talk about some things happening at the Bangor Region Chamber of Commerce that you might be interested in or know somebody who is. But I want to talk about you, Scott. You've got a great story.
Yeah,
You're
Bangor.
Yeah, new to Bangor. Where were you before you made the move to Bangor?
So before Bangor, I was at Sugarloaf for 12 years, Western Mountains of Maine. Sort of a transplant there from Boston. But then originally I'm from the county, Aroostook County, northern Maine.
And what brought you back to Bangor? Or to Bangor, rather?
Yeah, so kind of an interesting story, of course. I have my condo at Sugarloaf. Was visiting family here in Bangor. Just happened to be checking out open houses last summer. And a house that was in a neighborhood that I was totally familiar with was on the market. So made an offer accepted, thinking I was gonna, rent my Sugarloaf condo for the winter, make a little pocket cash. And then looking for a roofing contractor on the chamber membership directory. There's a plug there for the directory that I'm filling in. Looking for a contractor, and this position was posted, and of course, having been familiar with Deb through my time with the Franklin County Chamber of Commerce, reached out, saw the deadline, sent him a couple days late. She said, send me your resume, got it in front of the board, interviewed, and it was a 2-week turnaround time. It all happened pretty fast.
And here you are. And we're so lucky to have you.
Right.
But it's just a great story about, first of all, it's a fun life story. Like, you just never know.
No.
You just came to Bangor for the weekend and
Literally.
you left owning a house. Like,
Right.
what?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
and then you went to the chamber website to look for a contractor and you got a job. I mean,
Right.
it's just crazy. It's crazy. So you started with the chamber in October.
Right.
But what has the transition been like for you? Especially, like, this was your first winter not
In the
at
mountains,
Sugarloaf, on the
right?
mountain, right?
Yeah. So I have to say I definitely became desensitized. Just, having been in the mountains, significant amount of snowfall, removing snow removal, getting used to it, heading up to the mountains, skiing, doing all those winter activities that were just so readily available. I definitely became more sensitive to the cold here, was a little bit more frustrated with the snow here, so that was definitely a unique experience. Definitely did not ski as often as I used to, just having been conveniently located on the mountain. But I did other things instead. I looked at some of the trails. I have my Nordic skis here. I did Herman Mountain for the first time on a Tuesday, and randomly with 100 other students that were there. Didn't realize there was an after-school ski program. But, it was a great little spot, so that was a cool find.
Yeah.
And it's just, sort of fun to explore as well. So
You,
it's been pretty cool.
and I have to say, you found some things here in the Bangor region that I didn't even know about. And it's probably nice to kind of have your weekends back.
Yeah.
And be on a little bit of a normal
Yes,
schedule.
yeah, completely. Yeah. So
Well,
that's
we're
been
so
nice.
happy to have you. And I want to talk about, okay, so I'm going to back up to Sugarloaf. What I find so fun is that, you know more people in Bangor because of the Sugarloaf connection
Yes, yeah.
than honestly I think I do. It's
Yeah.
like everybody has a connection to the
Literally,
loaf.
yeah. And that was, part of the transition as well. It wasn't as severe as I thought it was going to be. Having moved here, having had that Sugarloaf connection, there were so many people that I was already familiar with. And then the community itself, just through the chamber connections that we've had, everybody has been totally supportive, totally welcoming. It's been a really I want to say like a familiar and easy transition moving to the area. So it's been pretty cool.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because we, at the chamber, we work with a lot of people who are interested in moving to the area.
Yes,
in fact, I'm having lunch with somebody today who is interested in moving here. That's a lot of what we do, and that's why we named the show Chamber Connect, because that's what we do every day. Is we connect. We connect. I want to talk about a couple of things that we've got going on in the time that we have. We have April 17th is our annual awards event.
Right.
This is your first time with this event. We also have a new director of marketing and events, Sam Spargo, and this is her first time at this event. It's going to be amazing. It's happening at the Cross Insurance Center, sort of Act 1, and then our presenting sponsor, Hollywood Hotel and Casino, is inviting everybody over there for Act 2.
Right.
And what I love about this event is that we recognize so many incredible businesses and individuals who are making significant positive contributions to the Bangor region. And I don't know, we're up to like 600 people registered.
Yeah.
So it's a great night. It's a great time. It's $65 to come, which is a deal. We're going to have heavy hors d'oeuvres, and we're going to have entertainment provided by members of the Penobscot Theater Company and the Bangor Symphony Orchestra, and you should come.
And we have a really, in terms of sponsors too, we have a really solid slate of sponsors that represent all business types, from large business, small business, financial services, insurance. We, you name it, we have it. So it's been pretty cool. And again, going back to that, the community, the support, and everybody's really looking forward to the event, as it is completely new. It's, refreshed, basically.
In prior years we've had, and it's been great, we've done the full sit-down dinner, but this year we're not doing that. We're having heavy hors d'oeuvres, a reception, and then literally a show in the arena at the Cross Insurance Center. And then again, we'll end the night early. So if you want to, you can go across the street to Hollywood, or if you want to go downtown and support some local businesses, you can do that too. I just want to, first of all, I'm glad you thanked our sponsors, because we're so fortunate to have the support we do for this event, and then just as a Chamber of Commerce. But a couple of businesses that we're recognizing, I just want to talk about, because one is Frank's. Frank's Bakery. Frank's has been in this community
80 years.
Forever. And if I'm sure, hopefully you've been to Frank's. If you've never been to Frank's, you need to go to Frank's. But they have it's an incredible family-run business, multi-generational, and it's wonderful that we're recognizing them.
And I was surprised too. My first introduction to Frank's was Thanksgiving pies, and I literally, zipped in at like 1:30 in the afternoon, thinking I was just gonna pick up my pies. It was a mad dash, like literally one way in, one way out, and you're in line. So
there's like a wall of pies, like in boxes. I know it
was a little overwhelming. For sure.
But that's where we get our pies from too, and birthday cakes. And I had lunch there the other day, and I just had like a veggie wrap. It was amazing. And of course, my favorite, like the no bakes. But we love Frank's. And have you tried their pizza?
No.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard about that. Everybody's been talking about the pizza at Frank's. So
it's really good.
Full menu. It's pretty cool.
It's like that thin crust, crunchy. It's really good. So congratulations to Frank's. Another family-owned, and they are receiving Large Business of the Year, which surprised people.
A lot of people were surprised by that.
But they have, I don't have any notes. I thought I had notes. I don't remember how many employees they have.
44. It's a staff of 44 people. I think the number was 24 full-time and 20 part-time employees. And that's a lot of behind the scenes that you don't see. And that's what really surprised people, is that there was such a large team.
Well, and I've had the privilege of going behind the scenes. What behind the counter? It's enormous. It's just an incredible production facility, if you will. And I also want to mention Sullivan Weston Marketing Communications. They produce videos of our award winners for the event. And what we love about recognizing businesses like Frank's, who many people are familiar with, is that the videos often again take you inside a business, or you leave going, I had no idea that they employed so many people, or that their facility was that large, or that they did this, that, and the other thing. So thanks again to Solon Weston. But that's another reason to come to this event. That's feedback we get from a lot of people. Like, those videos are so good. And then another family-owned business we're recognizing, our small business of the year, is the Henry's Bridal.
Yeah.
And Henry's has been in Bangor since the 1970s, I think. I should look that up. I have it right here.
It's another multi-generational.
I have a closet full of amazing gowns.
Here's the thing, we were, getting the newsletter printed, and I went by Frank's, and I actually got a couple of my vests there. I think most people think you go in for a gown for proms, weddings, but no, full. I'm like, I want that vest right there in the window.
And you bought it?
Bought it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a song. How much is that vest in the window?
Window, yeah.
$19.99. Forgive me. It started with Mike and Maureen Henry opened the Henrys in 1999. They envisioned being more than a bridal shop.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to be a one-stop solution for all special occasion attire. They're located in Bangor, again, multi-generational, and I love Molly and Mike, and
they're super involved.
The whole
as well.
family,
Mm-hmm.
and we all have a personal story with Henry's,
Mm-hmm.
and I went there for my wedding dress, and it's your wedding, it's your gown, it's important. And Molly was pulling all of these dresses for me,
Say yes to the dress.
Tried, and she pulled this one. I was like, I don't even want to try that on. And she goes, just do it.
Right.
Just try it on for me, Deb. Just try it on for me. I said, no, I'm probably not interested in that one. Try it on.
Right.
It was the one.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. But they're really good. What I love, it doesn't matter your budget. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter really what the occasion is. They will meet you where you are.
Yeah, it's
and
very
find
accommodating.
the perfect for men and women. I love Henry's. So congratulations to them. So we're getting short on time, and I want to hit a couple of other things.
Sure.
BangorRegion.com, you can get all the information about that event and all of the award recipients who we just don't have time to share with you today, but they're all incredible. And then another thing that we're working on right now is we produce, as most chambers do, a visitor's guide and a relocation guide. Ours is called Destination Bangor, Maine.
Right.
And we're in the process of getting ads in here and working on content for the next
and securing
edition.
Sponsorships for those too.
So we will probably publish about 30,000 of these, and these will be distributed to all of the visitor centers up and down I-95 in Maine. We also take them to international travel shows. We mail them out to people all the time. People call the chamber, hey, I'm visiting, I'm moving there. So
and all along the 95, they're in the 7 tourism offices.
They're all in there. So we tell you this because if you have a business, a product, or a service that would be interested to visitors, but also people living here who are thinking about living here, you need to be in this.
Yeah.
So Scott's who you want to talk to. So
Right.
that's happening. And then the final thing we have going on in April, we're kind of busy right now.
That's awesome.
You want to talk about our April Join the Chamber campaign?
Yeah, so it's not an April Fool's joke. Our membership committee is 27 individuals strong. We do support 21 communities, so we have several hundred members in 21 different communities here. So our membership committee is made up of individuals from pretty much each of those communities. So our membership campaign for the month of April is that if you join and pay for your membership in April 2025, your membership will renew in July 2026. So you've got a few months on the year, and they really what we've been showing people is that Sam, our director of marketing, we've been looking at some of the analytics, so we're able to see like what kind of traffic is being driven from the Bangor Region Chamber website. So with some of our members, we can go in and say, our website had over 500,000 visits last year. 99,000 visits were directed to the membership directory. And then you can see, with just one of our radio stations, we ran a campaign. So we were able to show them, that just in 1 month's time, they had 399 visitors who viewed that promotion that we had for them in January. So it shows the value of joining membership, and we can look at the analytics behind the scenes and see, what kind of traffic is being generated and what's, what kind of sources are coming through, like search engines, for example.
Right.
You can see, right. So there's also keywords, so you can see, what people are entering into the web, into Google search to see like what exactly they're looking for. So it's pretty cool.
There are so many benefits to being involved with the chamber.
Right.
And I had a member say to me recently, said, how did he put this? Let's see if I can get this right. He said, it's not about why you should join the chamber. It's more about what you're missing out on if you don't.
Right.
And it's all of the connections. It's the search engine optimization. It's the networking. It's building your business and growing your business. And I speak for every chamber in the state.
Yeah.
So if you're in one of our 21 communities, we'd love to talk to you about the benefits. And we really try to find out what your goals are and then connect you to everything that's a good fit for you. But if you're in a part of another community that's not served by the Bangor Region Chamber of Commerce, but is served by another chamber,
we have so many members, who are not, or from Southern Maine. They're looking to increase their footprint into the Bangor area. So we have a lot of members who are actually reaching out, who are looking for a stronger presence in the Bangor area. And they know the chamber is the way to do it. So it's been pretty cool.
It's awesome. So Scott's here. What's your email address if people want to get a hold of you?
Yeah, totally simple. Scott@BangorRegion.com.
And I'm Deb@BangorRegion.com. And we need to wrap up our very first
one
episode of Chamber Connect.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad. It's like Gary said, I have a face for radio, so I thought that was pretty funny.
You're awesome. That was really fun. We're going to do it again. They're going to get mad at me if I don't stop talking here pretty quick.
Cool.
But anyway, thanks to Gary and our friends at True Country 93.5, 96.1. They came to us with this opportunity to create this program, and we're so grateful that we get to do this and talk to you. So stay tuned. Join us for the next episode of Chamber Connect. I'm your host, Deb Newman, with Scott Lavertu. Thank you.
Thank you.